Colin from Australia.
with Colin from Australia to get his perspective about these intergenerational conflicts. So basically the project focuses on as to how social media affects these conflicts about in between generations. So according to our research, we realized that this social media has caused these younger generations to have different beliefs and perspectives. And when it comes to parents and grandparents, this has caused misunderstandings and conflicts. So what do you think about this?
Well, I was born in '68, so I've seen a lot of changes. This generation of people now, it's a lot different. The work ethic's different. We sort of had to work really hard for what we wanted. With the introduction of mobile phones and stuff like that, I think this generation it's more technical. It's more how can I say? More technical. So like the phones and stuff like that. Whereas before, when we didn't have it,
Now everything is done with technology.
everything. Technology. It's a lot more different. So people growing up today rely more on phones and technology. Whereas when we were growing up, we had to make our own sports and stuff, do our own sort of thing. So I'd say down the track, it's probably going to be a lot harder for your generation when you have kids and stuff. There'll be more technology. So I would say, it's going to be a lot
problematic.
Probably, yeah.
Well, another thing we realized was this LGBTQ community. This had a greater impact on the relationship between grandparents and kids nowadays. What do you think?
Well, my daughter, she's very, she gets on really well with her grandma and stuff. So it depends how you're brought up. I mean, if you're brought up in that sort of way, you get on with your family and stuff. That will always probably be there. I haven't really seen too much difference. I mean, let's say my daughter gets on with their grandparents, and so do some of my other friends that I know. So they all get on really well. So I can't see it being too much of a problem.
So, in your opinion, what would be the solution against this generation?
Probably less phones.
Less phones?
less, electronics, less stuff like that. Just get out and enjoy what you have, really. Make the most of it.
What do you think the older generation can do to somewhat understand the younger generation?
It's a bit harder, I suppose. It is hard because, everything's different to when I was growing up. So
it might be difficult to have a quick change.
Yeah, it would probably take a while.
Yeah, but do you think the older generations can somewhat fit into the younger generation?
Yeah, of course they can.
It just takes time.
It's a different way of life now with the Instagram and stuff, and you walk around and people themselves, and it's a bit, because as I say, because it's not new to us, but it's everywhere now.
Yeah.
People are more about themselves, how they look and stuff like that.
More into the social life.
Yeah, for sure. So when you see people out doing all that, to me it's funny.
It's funny.
But people don't seem to mind. In your generation, it's natural for them to do it. But for us, it's like
obviously with the difference, with the improvement of technology, this happens. Do you suggest anything for the younger generations to do in order to
maybe it's like I say, just don't always be on your phone. Do different stuff. And, you've got a beautiful place in Milan. Someone from Australia, and I've seen some really nice places in the last few weeks. So just get out and enjoy. The phone will be there all the time. You put it down once in a while, see what you've got. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank you so much.
No worries. No worries. All good. Thank you. Hope you do well.